Well, Stephen's been part of our school here at Forestbrook since kindergarten. He has gone through a lot in his young life. When he was younger, like 4 or 5 years old, he started experiencing issues with food. And he had to go down to MUSC and have a lot of tests run. He spent several weeks there, and they found out he was allergic to pretty much everything in food that you can imagine. So I had to write a list. So he's allergic to dairy, gluten, eggs, nuts, seafood, soy, and wheat. So the list was really long, which limited what he could eat for food. So because of that, he wasn't getting the nutrients that he needed. So they put a tube in his stomach so that he could get those nutrients ingested into him in some way in order to be healthy. So he had to make big adjustments to his life. He missed a lot of school just from, he would eat something and it might make him sick. And so he had to go to pediatricians a lot and MUSC a lot, and he still does. Last year he got his tube out, so he's made a lot of progress. So the tube is gone. The pain sometimes is like a phantom pain. He still feels that pain sometimes, but he's learning to overcome everything now. He checks the ingredients on his food so he knows what he can and can't have. We found all kinds of marshmallows and candy corn that he could have when we celebrate Valentine's Day or other celebrations that we have in class. He has learned to be so positive about this whole situation. So he shares his story with everybody. He wants them to know that this is a challenging time for him and he's going through it, but he's still positive about it and wants everybody to understand that this isn't going to hold him down. This is going to make him stronger. I definitely think he would love to know that when we were asked about who should be our real kid, it was like unanimous. As soon as I said to everybody, I was like, I'm thinking Stephen Christ, just based on his history and his positive attitude and his good grades at school and his leadership. And I went to Miss Pizzagoni and I went to Miss Floyd and I went to Miss Vigo, and everybody was saying the same thing. They're like, I would definitely nominate him. His teachers, both in the past and his present teachers, the special area teachers, the principals, like everybody was excited that his name came up because that was the name we all knew that he deserved this. To me and to most every other person in this building, Stephen is someone you want as your friend. Stephen is someone that you can look to for a smile and a positive comment or a funny little joke all the time. He's also a role model for all of his peers. So if you ask him to do something, he's going to do it. If you don't ask him to do something, he's still going to do it, you know? So he's one of those kids that if he sees something that needs to be done, he's going to be the one that jumps in. So he is always a leader in our building. And like I said, he's quiet about it. Like he doesn't make it so that, you know, he's like, oh, hey, I'm the leader. Like he's just, this is him. Like, this is who he is. He's always snickering and he's always smiling. And I don't know if he likes to hear these positive things about him, but I've told him over and over, and I've made him read my little notes here because he's that kid. He's the real kid. He is our real kid at Forestbrook, and we're happy to have him here.